My name is Karin Fröhlich. I'm the artist from Germany, from Munich, and our common installation is an enclosed garden. So my part are the 12 guardians around with these flattering papers who symbolize the forest you have to walk through to find in the end the beautiful garden.
And my name is Gunda Gevalon. I'm from Riga, Latvia. And my part is inside these 12 guardians, and it is like this secret garden. The society is not ready to enter. It's like some body of light, the garden of light, the garden of pleasure, and the garden of the happy life between the nature and the human. But it's like some seconds, some minutes before the sunrise. The birds are singing, the little girl is singing, but it's still a darkness around the garden, and you just feel the energy, but you can't enter the garden yet.
My name is Ingrid Pičukāne and I am from Latvia. And I did collaborative work together with Silke Bachmann, and I called my part Safe Space, and it consists of 3 parts. It's comics that I did already some time ago, about a woman going to the woods and growing into the woods, like merging with the nature. And then I did, together with Silke, we did wall painting that is about mushrooms and about feeling safe in the nature and sleeping inside the mushroom. And then there is also one more work we did together that I sent Silke by email, drawings of my creature, let's say, and Silke incorporated it in her papers and also doing her part of graphic art. And I think that our collaboration was really fruitful, and I joined this project very late, but I think it worked very well, and I'm really happy with this collaboration.
Hi, my name is Silke Bachmann. I'm from Germany. And I have the great pleasure to work with Ingrida Pičukāne. Something about my work: since my childhood, the world has often seemed like a fairy tale and rather surreal to me. I find the brutality in the traditional fairy tales remarkable. The dialectic of magically beautiful moments and the unbelievable cruelty fascinates me. The Grimm Brother collection of fairy tales is something like the collective subconscious of the Germans. I deal a lot with the subconscious because the causes of human sensitivities are hidden here. Narratives and fairy tales like dreams are an important approach here. In dealing with these fairy tale-like divergence, nature grounds me. To do this, I look at nature closely and record what I see. I also use this grounding effect in my work by bringing nature into my picture as a mediator of the mentioned opposites. For this show, Penelope gave me old discarded fabrics to use as a painting ground. They are old linen bedding and partly tattered towels. I like the idea that the fabrics, my base, are damaged and have already experienced a lot. Also, these materials are something domestic, feminine. The fact that the things or figures are not fully functional runs through my work. The paintings show enlarged mold spores, some various motifs that inspired me during the artist residence and out of Ingrida's photos and videos she posted.
My name is Laura Feldberga. I am from Riga, Latvia. In my work, Togetherness for Micēlija exhibition, I created an installation piece that was exhibited first, but this piece can also be used in a sort of performance. And when we got together in real life with my partner in this project, we actually did a performance together. And so we created this living artwork about sharing space, ideas, thoughts about being connected and at the same time having our own space, which is, as I feel in this Mycelia project, what each artist experienced.
Hello, my name is Patricia Linke. I'm an artist from Munich, Germany, and I'm the tandem partner of Laura Feldberger. So this performance we did together is now expressed in my groundwork on the floor with 2 heads and 1 body. You can see different pattern or mosaic photographies of different body parts with 2 heads, different heads. So it's 1 body with 2 heads. It symbolized the Roman god Janus, which means the beginning and the end. There's another hanging work in the corner, and these were impressions from this wonderful day. We did the performance, the sunbeam and the wind whistling, and the water was smooth and very relaxed moment, very quiet and in a beautiful landscape.
My name is Sabine Schlunk. I worked for this project the second time with Gunnar Müller-Sohne. It was a very interesting experience because we had a lot of exchange of ideas. So it has biographical elements, it has elements of nature, history. Her paintings approach the viewer. That's why they are hanging in a certain way that it looks like a group of people that come towards the viewer. And then what they experience could be like an imaginary story, imaginary journey through different times, different lands, different continents. There's this big river that could be a play on the Daugavpils here in Daugavpils. So there is also one mount with a little lake that plays on Lake Talsi. This is the lake that Gunnar refers to in her paintings a lot of times. And there's a very imaginary deep ground in there that could bury all kinds of situations of history, like there are maybe German tanks buried in this lake. And then there's also some healing more that will crack after some time, and then there will this purplish, dark red color appear that refers to the juice of the blackcurrant berry, like a symbol for Latvia.
Mani sauc Gunnar Müller-Sohne. Esmu gleznotāja no mazas pilsētiņas Latvijā, Talsi. Un esmu ļoti priecīga, ka varu kopā strādāt ar Sabīni, ka mums, man liekas, ir izdevusies tā sadarbība, un tas ir vienkārši brīnišķīgi, ka ir tā iespēja strādāt reāli kopā, kas diemžēl nenotika Minhenē, bet šeit šis laiks ir vienkārši radoši aizvadīts, tādā, man liekas, pilnīgā saskaņā. Un ja man jāpastāsta par saviem darbiem, tad tā ir tradicionālā glezniecība, it kā nekādu tādu lielu konceptu nav, bet tas protams, ir svarīgs, tas mūsu kopējais koncepts, ka mēs saskaņojamies dabā, ka sapratām to, ka arī tā kopā strādājot, ka, teiksim, zem manām glaznām ir sapropeles, tā ir zeme, auglība, dziļums, un no tā visa arī nāk katras tautas māksla, un te nu mēs kopā esam.
Hi, my name's Penelope Richardson. I'm an artist from Germany. I'm here in Daugavpils at the Rothko Center showing a work that I've made in collaboration with Sandra Strehler. My work is called Wishing on the Wind, and it combines ceramic pieces, poles, birch wood, and a huge wall work that I made, Forest in Munich. And the work is inspired by the textures and colours and history of Daugavpils, and especially the abacus. I took this form and transformed it into a story about women, and each piece, ceramic piece, is a lifeline, and it captures a lifeline of a female hand, and then the hands can be moved on these poles to make a music and sort of communication. It's a sculpture I hope resonates with the local people as much as it does with women.
Hello, my name is Sandra Strele. I'm from Riga, Latvia, and I'm collaborating with Penelope. And my work is also about women artists and about what does it mean to be a successful artist. So I'm focusing on a little bit on my previous painting series that's called Exhibitions That Did Not Happen. And now I'm also trying to create like different sub-stories into the large-scale paintings I'm having in this exhibition. It was very nice to collaborate with Penelope, and this time I also tried to include some references to our previous works. So I have also a small reference to Penelope's work with the red trees inside my works.
My name is Tatiana Chernova. I'm from Latvia, and I'm lucky to be the curator of Micēlija exhibition in Daugavpils Rothko Art Center, Latvia. And this exhibition is a very interesting project of 10 different female artists, 5 German artists and 5 Latvian artists. And this is the second exhibition that happens in the Mycelia project. So it was very, very interesting to get involved in working with all of them. This exhibition is very interesting for us as art institution, and me being an institutional curator, because it brought many site-specific installations, some of interactive work. So it's for some colleagues of mine, it's not so typical to have this kind of work being realized in the art space itself. And it was unique for us to work with the artists for over a week and see how the exhibition comes together here on location, like here on spot. Different topics the artists have brought together are touching not only the Mycelia, like mycelium, the biological term of it, not only the network under the ground we all have, but each tandem of artists, one Latvian artist and one German artist, brought together topics which were very close to them. Some groups spoke about emotional, sensational things, about how they see themselves, how they perceive themselves as females, as artists, as human beings. Some artists talk in their artwork about more general things like the nature around us, how it helps us, heals us, makes us feel. And maybe because of that, the exhibition Mycelia in Rothko Art Center became having this home feeling. It becomes a space with its own energy, with its own attitude, with many interesting contexts brought together. And it's up to viewer how long he spends in the space, how open the viewer is to understanding the stories and reading the artwork.